This exclusive OCA Media broadcast of Panther Sports is brought to you with the support of these fine organizations. The Oregon Athletic Booster Club, doing great things for all Panther sports. Your membership dues directly support our student athletes. Consider becoming a booster today. The Village of Oregon, a great place to live, work, and play. The Oregon School District, actively building competency, character, culture, and community. Panther Exteriors, put a panther on your roof. You'll be glad you did. The Cutler Financial Group, helping you navigate to and through retirement. One Community Bank, feel good banking. Shackelford Heating and Cooling. Wisco Industries. Oregon Tax and Accounting. And J.L. Richards Prime Meats and Catering. If you value this broadcast of Panther Sports, please join our family of sponsors or donate today. OCA Media is a nonprofit organization, and your contributions are tax deductible. Visit our website for more information.
Looking deep, he's got his man, number 17, and that's going to be a catch by Colin Norland, running down the field to the races, 77 yards.
And now, here are your announcers, Dan Dean and Kean Macaulay.
And welcome to Oregon Panthers Stadium for the first game of the 2026 season for the Oregon Panthers. Tonight, the Panthers take on the Stoughton Vikings, the Battle of Highway 138. I'm Dan Dean here along with Kean Macaulay, bringing you tonight's action right here on OCA Media, home of Panther Sports. Well, here we go, Kean. We're in our 20-something season of doing this. Panthers, they tell you what, they made some changes last year. Weber coming in as the new coach, looking to build on some of the successes he had last season. And I think we got a lot in store for us this season. I happened to catch the warm-up, or whatever you want to call it, the practice. Scrimmage. Yep. Yeah, there we go. That's the word I'm looking for. And the Panthers look good out there. They looked real good last week.
Yeah, it looks like they're going to be like a triple threat here. They've got wide receivers that can catch the ball. They've got quarterbacks that can throw the ball, both a righty and a lefty, as a backup. And then they got a running back, a couple of different running backs that we always like to see the fire and ice.
That's true. And then don't forget they got wide receiver standout Aiden Rice coming back last year. He made a lot of big plays last season. They got a pretty solid senior class here. And speaking of Coach Weber, we had a chance last week to sit down and talk with Coach Weber, and we're gonna air that interview right now before we get the festivities started tonight. Hey, Coach Weber, thanks for spending a little bit of time with us today to get an interview. What are your expectations for the Panthers program this season?
So when we talk about expectations, we talk about taking it 1 week at a time. We talk about raising our ceiling as a program, and that a lot of that starts with the players, both physically being prepared, and then in our second year here of being more mentally prepared for the season with playbook and any changes that we have done throughout the last two seasons. And our goal is always to take the next step up. So when we look at it in terms of our conference, which is really a good football conference, we always want to take one more step up than we did the year before.
You've seen a lot of winning your time playing at Whitewater, coaching at Whitewater. How do you build and maintain a winning program?
It's doing the little things right every day. There isn't some special sauce to it. It's all about consistently doing the right things. And when we talk about doing the right things in our program, we talk about positive attitudes, we talk about giving great sustained effort, and we talk about being a great teammate. And those are the things that we have absolute control over. We don't have control over how the ball bounces and all that other stuff, but we do have control over our attitude and our effort and how we treat our teammates, and that's what leads to consistent winning.
How do you handle multi-sport athletes and thinking of specialization in sports at younger ages? Do you think this affects football programs in a negative aspect?
Yeah, it does. So when we see specialization, like our numbers are still good, okay? So I call around our conference. I already had to fill in 3 JV2 games this year because other programs don't have them. And part of that's specialization, and part of it is that like kids will find something else to do if they're not enjoying what they're doing. So when we talk about football, we talk about doing it in small segments. We talk about keeping kids healthy because happy athletes are healthy athletes. So we take and we give them time back because that time that we ask from them, we ask them to go hard. Once they're done, they're out of it. So we try to avoid that. Football is a short season. It's not like the winter where it's like October through March. It's a short little snippet of a season, the fall sports are. So we can avoid some of the specialization, but we do get kids that get drawn into other sports and specializing.
You know, building on that, like what specific steps do you take as a head coach to build team discipline, leadership, and integrity among the players?
Yeah, so we started our leadership academy in the off season. We did it February through March with a group of student athletes who volunteered to be a part of it. And we applied it to our own program and then taught them leadership skills that they can take out onto the field or into the hallways of our building, because ultimately that's the goal of education-based sports, is that they learn lessons here that they can apply to their lives. So we did the leadership part of that. The off-season portion in terms of training, if you're a multi-sport athlete, you should be training year-round. Like, it's always amazing to me when I hear people say that we don't lift in season. Well, if you want to play at the next level, you're going to lift in season a lot. Okay, so we've taken huge steps to lifting in season, not only our 8 to 12 week summer, but then also in the off season. So if kids are only 1 or 2 sport athletes, they've been with us a lot during the off season. So part of it is in the training segment, and then the other part is giving our kids leadership skills so that they can use it in other places.
Paul said he's only given me 5 minutes for the interview here, so I got a couple rapid fire questions for you here, and then I'll get to my last question. Favorite number still 77?
Yeah.
All right. Do you still hate reality TV?
I still hate reality TV.
2004 Panther football team, best team in program history?
Wins-wise, yes, it was.
All right. Well, last question for you. What does football mean to you personally?
It's the football for me personally is that thing that gave me a vehicle to get to where I am at. I tell my kids in the classroom, the vast majority of them are far smarter than I was ever as a teenager, because kids are way smarter now. Like we may rip on them, whatever, but kids are smarter, they're more athletic, they're faster. But football was the vehicle for me to be able to get my education and then build relationships that lasted a lifelong for me.
Well, Coach, I want to thank you for your time today. And myself personally, I just want to tell you, I really enjoyed watching you play back in 2004 and 2005. First couple of years I did broadcasts for OCA Media. It was a pleasure.
Yeah, absolutely. Thanks, guys.
Thank you very much.
Yeah, thanks. It was only 22 years ago now. Wild to think about.
It is.
Stoughton High School, Oregon High School, and the WIA require positive score pursuit education.
Well, that was a very informative interview there with Coach Weber. Lots of interesting tidbits there. And we're ready for some Friday Night Lights, first game of the season.
What a beautiful night for football here at Panther Stadium. Ron Davinska outdid himself again, getting this field ready to play. I just mentioned to Dan, Channel 27 had a nice little interview with Mr. Davinska this morning. Very early in the morning, and I think it was on like at 6 o'clock. So I don't know if Ron was here watering the lawn or what he was doing, but
it was the wake up was, I think it was on at 5 a.m., wasn't it?
It must have been.
Yeah, 5 a.m. I think it was probably 5 a.m.
You know, I caught probably the second trail, so.
I wanted to watch it, but.
There, we finally saw it. We've known it's been there for years. Stoughton in there with the drone. Right?
Oh, yeah.
Grayson, you catch that?
The eye in the sky.
Straight ahead here at 12 o'clock noon. Eye in the skies. Oh, looks like Oregon's going to receive to start things off here, Dan. Back to receive, number 44 for Oregon.
Stickles kicking off for the Vikings here.
Bierup is back in the right side. And is that 14?
I believe that's Wilk is the other return man back there. Send overhand kick, and Wilk's going to take it at the 8-yard line. Going to come up to the 25, makes a cut back at the 30. And he's going to push forward to about the 34-yard line for the Panthers. They're going to have good starting field position. Nice return by Wilk.
Connor Opperdale and Xavier Meinholtz on the tackle for the Vikings.
So Gavin Lehman,
Oregon will take over 1st and 10 on their own 30.
the senior quarterback, 6'1", 185 pounds. Going to lead the Panthers on this first stanza. In the backfield, number 9, Jace Apre-Ado. 3 wide receivers set. Waiting for the referees here.
Okay, and then make sure you're in windows.
And Apre-Ado, he got a lot of action towards the end of last season there, and he looked good in the backfield. Another year older, he's a 5'11", 210-pound junior, and he runs like a freight train. And he gets the call.
Oregon carry by number 9, Jason.
Nice 3-yard pickup there by Ado.
Nice kick out block by number 74, Oy there. Opening up a hole for him.
Game brings up a 2nd down and 7 for the Panthers.
2 wide receivers set to the near side. Got number 24 in the slot. Here's Lehman in the pistol. Now man in motion. Hands off. Tries to get to the outside. He does. He'll have the first down and more, and then finally knocked out of bounds just past the 50-yard line. No, they're going to wave him a little bit short. Call it the 49.
That Oregon carry results in a 1st down.
You can see he catches the corner there. Just enough yardage for the 1st down. And apologies, on our roster here, we don't have a number 20. We'll find out who that is at some point during the game.
We'll find out. Maybe they can check with the official score. But he'll be in the slot. In motion once again. Fake to him, hand off to Ado. Stood up at the line of scrimmage, maybe a half a yard on the play.
A nice tackle there by Bourbon there.
Opperdale is wrapped up by John Wadsley and Rain Holtenberg.
What a beautiful night for football here. It looks like we were supposed to get some rain. Still might get some around 8 o'clock or so. Hopefully it'll bypass us. At least till after the game. Two wide receivers to the far side this time. There's Lehman back to pass. He rolls to the left. He's got his man. There's Ado. 1st down and more. Finally.
Nice play.
Knocked out of bounds.
Good enough for a 1st down. Wobsland on the tackle for the Vikings.
And the Panthers last year, they went to that the play calling on the arms. I like that, how they're always out there. They're not really huddling up. We're not taking a lot of delay game penalties. Nice handoff to Ado again. He finds a hole up the middle, and he breaks 2 tackles, spins out of a 3rd.
Oh, and then a flag at the end here.
I think they're going to get a face mask at the end of that play.
Larry Southern on the stop for Stoughton. There is a flag on the play.
Let's see what the call is here by the official. Personal foul, face mask. Yeah, I got an eagle eye up here still, Cam.
Oh, yeah?
My eyes might be getting old like the rest of me, but I know a face mask when I see one.
So that'll tack it on a little bit. Jackson
Lathrop is number 24. We got an answer to that question pretty fast. And the pass is to Lathrop there. He's out on the corner and out of bounds at the 5-yard line.
Yep, just shy of the 5-yard line. Bring up second down here for the Panthers.
Nice little quick out pattern by the Panthers there. And I feel like another season with these, you see him catch the quick pass there and locks up that ball.
And off to Adobe.
He's going to come up just short of that goal line. It's going to bring up third and I think they can still, they're going to say he got the first down. Yeah, so that'll bring up first and goal. First and goal from the, we'll call it 2-yard line.
First and goal, Oregon at the 2-yard line.
Still in the first quarter here. Oregon Panthers driving. 2 wide receivers to the far side. Lehman in the pistol. Hand off to Ado, off the left tackle. Touchdown, Oregon! Oregon's first touchdown of the year, 2026. And that goes against the Stoughton Vikings.
Yeah, Doe just pushing his way right into the end zone behind that big offensive line. You can see he takes a handoff there, and you can see some good blocking up front there. A little celebration with the boys.
Griffin McCabe to attempt the extra point.
Griffin McCabe is going to attempt this extra point. Lehman is the holder. It is up, and it is good.
Big soccer background from McCabe there. Got a heck of a leg on him there, looks like.
9:07 left to play in the first quarter. Oregon draws first blood here against the Stoughton Vikings. Kean Macaulay and Dan Dean, OCA Media Sports presentation.
Yeah, and it's, that's a good way to start out. You know, they drive the ball down 66 yards in about, I don't know, it's 8 plays, I believe. And, you know, they made it look easy.
They really did.
I think, like I said, a lot of these seniors, they played together for a long time, and they really, you know, you saw them start to gel even as juniors last year, you know, especially towards the end of the season. Just as easily could have been 7-2 as they were 4-5 last season. So they played a lot of good football last year. Just a couple of the ball bounced differently a couple times. Could have made a big difference.
And you look at the size of the team again this year, Dan, that it's not just the high school level. They've bought in at the younger levels and everything, and they're learning this. It started with Kissling, and now with Matt Weber. They're teaching the kids the Oregon way, and it's kind of neat to see Panther football.
Well, you know, you think about it, alluding back to our interview earlier, I mean, Weber played on the team that had the most victories in Panther history. You know, they were 10-3 that season, 2 playoff wins, you know, an 8-2 regular season back in 2004. And then he went on to play at UW Whitewater, win a national championship. I mean, he knows winning, you know. That's not his primary goal. His primary goal is to teach the kids to make sure they have fun out here. I think he's presenting an atmosphere that makes it enjoyable for them and will give them ultimately a good opportunity to win.
Here's McCabe to kick off. Nice high end over end at the 7-yard line. Off to the left side, tries to get to the outside. Still on his feet. Pulls it back in and finally tackled about the 35-yard line.
Bogslin on the return. Anderson Nowak and Roscoe Rodier on the tackle for the Panthers.
Well, the Panthers' defense during that scrimmage looked really good. We'll come back to a return here. You see him, he made a nice cut and then turned it up the sideline there. Shed a tackle there and ended up, you know, getting quite a few yards on that return. Similar field position to the Panthers.
Tate Schneider is the quarterback for the Stoughton Vikings in the shotgun. He'll hand off the left side. Stood up at the line, maybe a gain of 2.
Wogslin up the middle.
John Wagslin.
Led by Peyton Kerpios after a short game.
It looked like Kerpos there, on the interior. We got a couple big boys up front there. Kerpos up there, and then Kamen. Both those guys. He was 6'4", 295. I mean, you're talking. That's a lot. That's a lot of young man to run through.
So 2nd and 8 here for the Vikings. Handoff.
And he stuffed it at the. Oh, the ball's loose!
No sign yet.
And speak of the devil there. That looked like Kamen on the recovery, number 72. Oh, they're going to say he's
down.
Saying forward progress was stopped before he fumbled it. You see the ball out right there, and you see him hop on it. But they're saying that they blew the whistle and forward progress was stopped.
So that'll bring a 3rd down and 7 yards to go.
Well, you see the Panthers' defense is fired up down there.
Two wide receivers to the near side.
And then complete across the middle. Good coverage there by Hinderman.
Had a man open, but not able to complete, and that's going to bring up a big 4th down.
Now we get a chance to look at our special teams here. It looks like Laurie's going to be back on the kick return.
Brady Sickles into punt for the Stoughton Vikings. Oh, snap. Nice kick.
Lowry's going to field it at the 35-yard, or 25 up to the 30, up to the 40.
He's got room.
50.
Oh, another face
45.
mask.
Yeah, you got to throw the flag on that.
Not called. Boy, we saw it from way up here. I don't know how they couldn't have caught that. But nice field position once again for the Panthers.
You see Lowry makes a nice cut there.
Oregon will take over 1st and 10 at the Stoughton 45.
And you see the face mask there, the head pulled down a little bit. Well, the Panthers' 2nd offensive series here.
There's a Doe in the backfield once again.
Lehman looking pretty good under center here to start things out.
Zadoe off the left tackle. He's got room.
He's gone.
Cuts it back. Touchdown, Oregon.
Oh. Man had an angle on him, and he gave him the old stutter step stop. Oh, Doe racking up some great first half stats. You see him switch hands to put the outside, which coach, then he gives the old whoop.
Little Three Stooges action right there.
Griffin McCabe in to attempt the extra point for Oregon.
And a Doe with a touchdown. Here's McCabe for his 2nd attempt.
Ooh.
It is blocked. It is blocked. 6:59 left to go in the first quarter. Oregon 13, Stoughton 0.
Well, two drives for the Panthers here.
Oregon Panthers 13, Stoughton Vikings 0.
That was a quick drive right there.
It really
Doe
was.
with a 45-yard scamper to the end zone. And he's racking up some nice first quarter stats there, already with 2 touchdowns. One more touchdown, we got to give him the golden sombrero.
Hey, if this broadcast of Panther Sports is important to you, we need your help. Rely on you, our viewers, to help us continue providing videos like this. Visit OCAmedia.com for more information. Are they streaming at any local establishments again this year, Dan? Do you know of?
Well, I tell you, we definitely should.
Because they've been known to. Some of the major places. The HQ,
I'm hoping they got the
tab.
games on.
Here's McCabe. Another nice boot. All the way back to the 2-yard line. Oh, he fumbles it.
Oh.
Yeah, new rule. It's a touchback automatically.
For a touchback, Vikings will start 1st and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
So they start at the 20-yard line. You didn't sound like you liked that new rule, Dan.
I don't. And I'm questioning if he was actually in the end zone there. He looked like he was on the 1-yard line.
Right.
But
Well, the ball definitely was in the end zone.
who am I to question any officiating?
That's right. Never happened. Never happened. Schneider. Back to pass. Looking. Scrambling to the end. He finally hits his tight end, number 4, Jack Johnson.
Irvin McCabe has scored soon out of bounds.
See where they're going to mark it. They're going to give him a first down off of it.
Good enough
Boy,
for a first down.
just barely.
Well, he was under a lot of pressure there.
Three wide receivers once again. Nope. That's something amiss. Didn't like that hash mark. Move it over to the right side.
Yeah. Wrong hash.
Back to pass once again. He lets it fly. He's got a man open, a little bit over his head. Brings up second down.
For number 11, Junior Williams. Declan Lowry on the coverage. Second down.
I like the changes made to the defensive scheme last year for the Panthers. I feel like it gives them a little more confidence, a little more flexibility to adapt, to different passing game situations. Gives them a chance to bring some pressure on the quarterback, on the blitz.
Schneider passes again, in and out of the hands. Bring up third down.
Yeah, sometimes your brain says run before you come up with the ball there.
Third down.
He was pretty wide open there.
Yeah. My old coach used to say sometimes it hits you in the worst place, right in the hands.
Single wide receiver to the near side this time. Back to pass once again. He's rolling to his left. Still got room. He's going to pick up the first down.
Oof, lowered his head.
Picking up 11 yards on the play.
That's going to give him a first down.
We got a whiteout here for Stoughton down.
Well, you see him. He made a decision here. Good hard run.
Well, nice to see the high school kids out in force before school even starts. It's beach night tonight for Oregon Panthers and looks like for the Stoughton Vikings.
Oh, I like how the opposing student section gets into the spirit also. They're wearing Hawaiian shirts, and it's felt like beach weather out the last few months.
Yeah.
But, the kids up there in the stands they're having a good time. Getting into a little school spirit. Yeah, you see that full student section over there. A lot of Hawaiian shirts. Shout out to the HSG.
And I really think that social media has a lot to do with it. A lot of these kids have played on AAU teams, on different things. that compete and play with each other on different teams, and social media. They know each other, so they get along until it's time for competition.
Good to see he's off the field. And this is a time of year you really worry about some cramping. Kids getting cramps, and beautiful day like today where it's 70 degrees out, 75 degrees outside. You don't think about drinking a lot of water like when it's 90.
There's Schneider, handoff left side, straight up the middle there. Pick up of 5 yards on the play.
Wants to land up the middle for a gain of about 5. There goes Suarez there on the stop.
Like Suarez wrapping him up there.
Down.
Now Stoughton's starting to get a little momentum here after the first busted drive.
2nd and 4 is what they have in mark. Schneider, handoff.
Snuffed out from behind, looked like Suarez, and then
Wadsworth again.
looked like came in on the tackle there.
On the stop. 3rd down.
Big 3rd down here, just shy of midfield.
Stoughton taking a lot of time calling in this play here.
Now they're going to call a timeout. Think about it. Like I said, it's a big play. It's a big play. First quarter only, 5:13 left to play in the first quarter.
During this break in the action, it's recognized the 5 members of our chain gang tonight. Thank you, Mr. Jeff Howard and Dave Jamison. Great work, fellas.
A little shout out to Howard and Jamison over there running the chain gang for many seasons now. Many seasons.
Is it the same group?
Yeah, it's 2 of the 3.
Yeah.
They got that fancy new electronic down marker thing. So you remember the good old days they had to shift the thing and slide it over and stuff. Now it's all digitized over there.
You're supposed to get
I
paid
think
the
we're
same?
spoiling them down there,
Yeah.
but when you got digital chain gang money, then you're doing well. You're doing well as a program. They say that's the pinnacle of.
That's it, huh?
Yeah, that's the pinnacle.
That's it. Where are we at then?
We're still waiting on some Blazers.
Yeah.
I do got a polo though tonight.
I would go for a polo. Paul.
Here we go. Big play for the Panthers defense here on 3rd down.
Back to pass.
Bring it, everybody. Single man coverage and.
They could have
Nice.
called defensive interference for sure. He was pulling on him.
I think Enns had the positioning on him there. I mean, if anything, he probably could have called offensive.
We got a flag in the backfield here.
Yeah, I think they're going to call a holding call. Here's the question: they're going to go for it here. Do you back them up and make it 3rd and 13, or do you make it 4th and 3?
I think
they're going to decline it.
Oh, wow, they're pretty.
Penalty is declined. They will bring up a 4th down.
Oh, they are going to punt it though. I was going to say they're putting a lot of faith here in this.
That's a tough call because at midfield here, I think that it gives them they would think about on 4th and 3 going for it. I mean, if there's ever a time for a fake punt, this would be it right here. This is a situation. Panthers want to be really cognizant of that head on a swivel here. And they're going to punt it off.
Another high kick. Fielded at the 10-yard line. Tries to get
nice
to the
cut
outside.
by Lowry. Oh. And I will tell you right now that Lowry, if he could have beat that one man to the corner there,
Jackson Case,
he could have ran for a long way. Nice open field tackle by Case on Lowry there.
There is a flag down in the play.
Flag way back.
Something a million miles away from the action that was going on. You got to love that when you're a head coach. Those are the kind of mental mistakes that you don't want to make.
Well, it's a spot.
Nothing, and I speak from personal experience, nothing drives a coach more upset than somebody 30 yards away from the play blocking a guy in the back. You just want to pull all your hair out.
He's still walking. I think it was a spot foul, but they started from where the ball was, and he just kept walking.
Yeah, I think it occurred right around the 20-yard line. And that's going to put it, or is it the 25-yard line? So it's going to put it at the, or 24. They're going to put it at the
15,
ish.
15-yard line, 1st and 10.
So in the pistol once again is Lehman. Rolls to his right, looking.
He's got his man open. Oh! And Schmidt's going to go to the house. Touchdown Panthers. 85 yards to pay dirt.
Isaac Schmidt.
Oh, you got to love that right there. He beat his man. Had to wait for even a split second for the ball. But then, boy, he caught that. He just turned on the afterburners. There he is, dancing into the end zone.
Well, it starts with the offensive line on the right side there. Gave him plenty of time, even though he's rolling that way. Was able to get away with the ball there as Lehman. Nice projection. And Isaac Schmidt with the touchdown. High snap. Blocked again there by number 6 from Stoughton.
I think he got it the last time.
Larry Southern.
Yeah, somebody's got to put a body on him. Well, Lehman, he's got a cannon. I don't know if you saw that. I mean, that ball traveled probably 50 yards in the air. And I'll tell you, at the high school level, that's impressive. He rolled right out of that pocket and just stepped right into that and just threw a monster pass.
Yeah, very, very nice from Gavin.
It's a good play call, great route running by Schmidt, and a nice pass by Lehman there.
Well, as we mentioned at the opening, there's a lot of option again this year for the Oregon Panthers. And nice to see them utilizing them.
Well, they're mixing it up. You know, they're running, they're passing. You know, they're not, focused on one area of the game. And I think, Coach Weber, he puts together a good game plan and gives the kids an opportunity to do their thing. And then he's not afraid to try for some big plays. He's not afraid to air a ball out like that. We saw a bunch of that last year, and I think we're going to see more of it this season.
Nice kick.
And it's going to go in the end zone. Yeah, McCabe's got quite the foot on him there. It's 2 touchbacks out of 3 kicks. And the Panthers, 3 possessions, 3 touchdowns in the first quarter. You couldn't ask for a better start to the season.
You really couldn't. The Oregon Panthers, as we mentioned, we've got a few people that have played a little bit on the varsity. A lot of young kids playing here. But the ones that are in there, they remember from last year. They want it to be better and better every year. Here's Schneider once again. Back to pass.
He's under some pressure, and he's going to get drugged down.
Give him a loss of 2 yards on the play.
Number 33, Anderson Nowak.
Yeah, that was Nowak there on the first sack of the season. Oh, and
well, he wasn't.
And I missed it. We didn't have a good angle up here. I was trying to poke my head out the booth.
So 2 wideouts lined up to the near side once again. No snap, handoff.
Oh, and a nice play in the back. Just the pride of the Panthers there, but that was Nowak again in the backfield.
Nah, you can say it.
In there like a biting sow.
Loss of another 2 yards on the play. Brings up 3rd and 14.
Oh, Nowak's fired up here these last 2 plays. He's just slicing through that Stoughton offensive line.
Yeah, talk about a confidence builder for Nowak.
He made a lot of big plays last season.
Here's Schneider, back to pass, quick pass.
And a nice play. Nice play by Karstensen.
Schneider finds Jackson Keys, but stopped.
He saw that slant coming and sniffed that out for just a short gain there. You saw him come across the middle. Look at the reaction. He's moving before he even releases that ball. You get that from a defensive back, and you know you got yourself a good quality defensive back, anticipating passes, routes, watching the quarterback's eyes. That's a tough thing to do.
And even with that catch, they got back to the original line of scrimmage is all. Here's the punt. Going to take a bounce.
And Lowry's he's gonna pick it up. Oh, that's
nice
a surprise.
Hesitation.
Oh,
nice
and a heck. Oh, come on. They're going to call a blindside block on Karstensen there. I mean, it looked pretty clean to me. I don't know if we'll see the replay here. You see him come, and you'll see the block right there. Oh, I mean, he hit him square in the chest.
Yeah, but his head was facing the other way. I guess that's what they're calling. So they're going to be a personal foul against the Panthers.
It was quick thinking. Lowry saw that nobody was going to come up and down the ball from Stoughton. He just picked it up. And he ends up pretty much in the same spot that the ball rolled to, right at about midfield there.
So 1st and 10 for the Panthers, just outside the Stoughton side of the field.
Oregon will start to stride 1st and 10 at their own 49-yard line.
Here's Gavin Lehman in the pistol. Ado next to him. Now we got a man in motion. We're going to switch it around. Ado in the slot. 24.
Lathrop. And they're going to hand it off to Lathrop. And he's going to break a tackle. And he's going to break another tackle.
Still on his feet.
And finally pushed out of bounds.
Just shy of the 20-yard line.
Oh, he's a man on a mission. That's why you don't try and tackle guys up around the shoulders there. You get a guy like Lathrop, he'll just run right through it.
That was kind of a strange run. He just straight up and down, Dan, and they just couldn't.
Well, he broke 2 tackles there, and both of them tried to tackle him. You watch the first one right here, right up around the shoulder. You're not going to bring a guy down like Lathrop with a tackle like that.
So 1st and 10 here for the Panthers. Lathrop in motion, Ado to the right side.
He breaks a tackle.
He's going to have it. Nope, just shy.
Down at the 1-yard line.
The 1-inch line.
Up the middle.
He's got a nose for the end zone.
Huge Panther gain. Will be 1st and goal at the Viking 1-yard line.
And Ado's got to be coming up on, I'm going to say he's got to be coming up on close to 100 yards in the first quarter here. You can see he comes down, right at the 1-yard line there. Great camera work down there, boys.
And
off to Ado, goes over the left side. Touchdown, Oregon.
Panther touchdown, scored by.
Now the hat trick for Ado.
In the first quarter.
In the first quarter. See him just push right into the end zone there behind that beefy offensive line. And let's give the boys on the offensive line some love here. They're blocking for passes. They're blocking for the run. I mean, listen, I'm no expert, but Ado might owe a few boys some Culvers tomorrow.
Here's McCabe.
And he got another piece of it again.
Yeah, I'm not sure if it was the same guy or not, but they definitely got a piece of it.
I think that was number 6 again.
Kick is no good, and with 2 minutes and 15 seconds remaining in quarter number 1, the score now Oregon 25, Stoughton 0.
2:15 left in the first quarter.
Well, a lot of Panther offense here. 4 series, 4 touchdowns, 3 of them on the ground by Ado, 1 through the air with Schmidt. And the Panthers' offense is just steamrolling in this game. I'm telling you, they're walking like they're 10 foot tall down there. The confidence level couldn't be greater right now.
Hey, we hope you are enjoying this exclusive broadcast of Panther Sports on OCA Media. Consider joining our family of sponsors who help make this program possible. Show your support and become a sponsor today. Just go to ocamedia.com and send Paul a note. I think he likes little hearts on the bottom of the notes too, doesn't he?
He does.
Yeah. Paul Zwicker, heck of a job. High end over end, taken at the just shy of the 10-yard line. Tries to come back this other side.
And nice defense by the special teams there. Hold him short of the 20-yard line. Well, and you know what, Kean? I don't believe you are privy to this information yet, and I don't feel bad sharing it here. I think it's some common knowledge, but it's going to be the last season for Paul doing Oregon Panther football or any athlete. He's going to be retiring at the end of the year.
Wow.
And we're going to wish him the best. Hopefully he invites us out on his yacht.
Is he moving? Because if he sticks around like Frank Caruso, I know he's going to be involved somehow.
Well, I'm telling you, I think he bought a luxury yacht and he's going to sail off into the sunset. I'm not 100% sure.
There you go. He'll probably meet you over in the
somewhere.
Somewhere.
Quick pass and dropped by number 14 there for Stoughton, Stickles, the kicker. Well, we can talk more about that on our last broadcast of the season this year. So, we'll have to do a send-off for him.
I really need to get my polo then before the end of the year.
A quick handoff here up the middle. You're going to gain about 2 yards there. A lot of Panthers in on that tackle there.
And we'll never see the Blazers.
It looked like Bierup in on the tackle and Nowak in on the tackle, and a lot of Panthers. They're swarming to the ball right now.
Brings up a big 3rd down here for the Vikings. Three wide receivers.
A nice defensive play there by Entz. All over him.
Nick Enns on the pass breakup.
No. False start on the offense.
Saw Entz right there. Look at that. He got there right as the ball did. A great defensive play.
4th down.
I'll bring up a 4th down here then. 1:18 left to play in the first quarter. Oregon Panthers Stadium. Friday Night Lights. Once again here. Kean Macaulay and Dan Dean. 20-some.
I remember doing my first season was the 10-3 year with Weber was a junior here, and he's now the head coach. You know, with kids that are almost old enough to play.
Yeah.
So.
Lowry back in for the Panthers.
Yeah, I guess it could be.
Brady Stickles handling the punting duties again for Stoughton.
So Lowry back to receive once again. He's going to kick it short. Takes a nasty bounce. Going to go out of bounds.
Right at about the 43-yard line. I believe, Kean, our first season was either 08 or 09, the first year we started doing games here, the two of us.
Okay. Because I know I've been doing it since I've been in the house that I'm in, and that's 16 or 17. So.
Yeah. You know what? We've got good memories. They're just short.
Right. Back to pass.
Lehman, he's got it. He had him. He had his man beat there. It looked like Wilk was the intended target there. Wilk got behind his man, and Lehman thought, ooh.
So 2nd and 10 here for the Panthers.
And sometimes you just don't get a good grip on those laces once in a while. Hand off to Lathrop again. He's going to power forward for a couple yards.
Third and 7 here for the Panthers.
Yeah, see, they tricked us because Lathrop, I think, was 41 last year, and they listed him in the program at 41. He's 24, so they're trying to play tricks on us up here.
Easton Wilk will line up to the far side. 2 wide receivers to the near. Lehman. Man in motion. Handoff. Number 14 tries to get to the outside. He'll do it. He's got his first down and more.
Hey, nice move by Wright there. A little speed on the corner there. He's going to pick up about 12 yards. Going to be a first down.
Inside the 40-yard line. 10 seconds left to play in the first quarter.
A nice cut back there. Cuts across, turns it upfield, picks up that first down and a few extra yards.
Yeah, number 14, Armani Wright. Here's Lehman.
Passing a quick pass to the outside there to
Southern there on the stop.
And that's going to do it for the first quarter of play here at Oregon Panthers Stadium. Your Oregon Panthers 25 and the Stoughton Vikings 0. You're watching a presentation of OCA Media Sports.
Look, Mom, I'm on TV. OCA Media rocks.
This exclusive OCA Media broadcast of Panther Sports is brought to you with the support of these fine organizations. The Oregon Athletic Booster Club, doing great things for all Panther sports. Your membership dues directly support our student athletes. Consider becoming a booster today. The Village of Oregon, a great place to live, work, and play. The Oregon School District, actively building competency, character, culture, and community. Panther Exteriors, put a panther on your roof. You'll be glad you did. The Cutler Financial Group, helping you navigate to and through retirement. One Community Bank, feel good banking. If you value this broadcast of Panther Sports, please join our family of sponsors or donate today. OCA Media is a nonprofit organization, and your contributions are tax deductible. Visit our website for more information.
a 17-yard gain.
First and 10 from from Stoughton's 20-yard line.
Circulates the ball to the Stoughton 20-yard line where it'll be a first down.
Lehman in the pistol. Lathrop next to him. Man in motion. Hand off. Bring it to the outside. Try to cut it. Now he's trying to get to the outside. And finally run out of bounds at the 10-yard is number 87, Carson Swinehart.
A nice run by Swinehart there. He's going to get enough. I think that's going to be just enough for a first down. They're going to mark it right at the 10-yard line, which will give you first and goal.
Swinehart's carry good enough for a first down.
Well, you see the Panthers getting all sorts of people involved in the offense here.
Yeah, Wallenick and Wright lined up to the left side. Here's Lehman. He got pressure.
He's got him for a touchdown, Wallenick. Just like that, 5 series, 5 touchdowns.
Gavin Lehman finds Easton Wilk for the 10-yard score.
Wilk with a touchdown.
Oh, excuse me, that was Wilk.
Yeah.
My apologies, my apologies.
Wallenick was left on the left side.
Griffin McCabe.
Here comes McCabe.
Well, if you could say that there's just one part of the thing to that, I think somebody needs to block number 6. We know he blocked 2 of the 3 extra points.
Lehman to hold.
There we go. They got 2 guys on him that time.
Yeah, up and through. Yeah, do you think they got an earful? You wonder.
With 11 minutes
11:41 left to go in the first half. Oregon Panthers 32, Stoughton Vikings 0.
Well, Kean, I'm no weather expert. Can we zoom the camera in on this? It's a beautiful sight right there. It looks like the clouds coming in here. I'm not sure if that's a cumulus nimbus or a stratus cumulus cloud, but hopefully we don't have to worry about any weather later in the second half. Yeah, you can kind of see there's some clouds out there. It looks beautiful in the sky, though. You can see it. Yeah, there it is.
Even
right
more,
there.
yeah, even more behind us.
Yeah, more. I think more to keep panning to the right, to the right. There it is, right there, right there. Yeah, looks absolutely beautiful, breathtaking. Hopefully, we don't get any of that weather, though.
Dan used to be a weather girl in a different life.
I'd make a. You know what? I think I'd make a great weather guy.
Yeah. Would you?
I don't know the difference.
Would you wear green and just have a floating head out there?
I think that would be that'd probably be ideal.
Yeah, it would be.
I'm not sure the difference between cumulus and nimbus and stratius. You know.
Oh, I tell you what, go down to one of the watering holes after the game. I'm sure you're going to get straightened out real fast. Who is this guy? Here's McCabe to kick off for the Panthers.
I'm no Charlie Shortino, I'll tell you that.
Another
nice kick. Into the end zone again for his 4th touchback. McCabe has really got a leg on him, man. He's putting him in the end zone. You like to see that. There's nothing worse than a team getting good field position because you're kicking the ball short.
So Oregon's defense fired up to be in there right now. 1st and 10 from the 20-yard line is Stoughton. See if we can have a turnover here. Something's going on with number 11 over there. I don't know if he was getting sick or what, Dan, but he had his head down quite a bit, and finally the referee said, no, there's something happening.
I think it might be an equipment issue with the chin strap.
Yeah,
I could be wrong on that. I could be wrong.
Schneider back to pass. Good reception.
Broke a couple tackles there.
Schneider finds Jackson Keys. Well, Karsten said
Keys on the reception there.
After a gain of 9. bring up a 2nd down and 1.
Well, if Stoughton wants to do something here, they're going to have to do it now. I mean, even though there's 11 minutes left to go in the first half, you're down 31.
Schneider handoff to the left side. He's got room and finally taken down by number 10 for the Panthers.
Wadsley up the middle. Griffin McCabe and Miles Buchek on the stop.
And McCabe doing a little work on the defensive end of the ball there now, too, from the safety position.
Spread out once again here are the Stoughton Vikings. Handoff. Straight up the middle. Tackled by number 81 for the Panthers.
Wadsley again for a gain of 10 and a 1st down.
Another 10 yards. I didn't get that number right. That was number 51 on the tackle. Here's Schneider. Stood up after a gain of 4 yards on the play. Brings up 2nd down here for the Vikings. 10:15 left to play in the first half.
Wadsley again on the carry. Armand Baker and Eli Burke there on the stop.
I told him like it's this one. Click this.
There's Schneider.
Oh, fakes it to the one side. And just a little too low. Boy, under a lot of pressure there.
For Jack Johnson, Will Kirsten
A lot of pressure from Baker there coming in from the weak side.
Yeah, nice job there by Will Carstensen on the defense. 3rd and 6 here for the Vikings. Handoff, left side. Big
Nice,
hit.
yeah.
I wonder if that was Carstensen. He's got his hand up.
Yeah, it's either Carstensen or Suarez. I couldn't really see which one of them put the big lick on him there.
4th down, Stoughton.
4th and 3 here now for the Stoughton Vikings. This is as close as they've been for a 1st down on 4th down all night long, Dan.
Well, and at this point, I mean, you're at your own 41-yard line. You're down 32. You have to go for it here. It doesn't matter if it's the first quarter, the second quarter. You got to get something going here.
Back to pass. He does pick up the 1st down, number 17 for Stoughton. Jackson Keese.
And Stoughton's going to move the chains there.
Dominic Claudia there on the stop.
Handoff again around the left side. Pick up about 8 yards on the play.
Wadsley brought down by Ari Kameen and Graham Gammon after a gain of 8.
Wadsley, a 5'10", 190-pound junior.
This is his 3rd season. He lettered the last 2 years, so he's got a lot of playing time, even as a freshman and a sophomore.
Again to Wadsley. A little hesitation. Picks up the 1st down.
Wadsley dragged down by Gammon and Kirstensen, but not until after he picks up a Stoughton 1st down.
Here's Tate Schneider. Wogslin in the backfield, handoff to Wogslin once again. Taken down by number 51 for Oregon.
That's Berkey.
After a gain of 3.
I got to be honest with you. I think, I mean, if I'm Coach Weber and they just want to run the ball and burn up a bunch of clock, they're just doing essentially what the Panthers would be doing at this point.
Right.
I mean, 3 or 4 yards of the crack. Even if they drive down the field here, they use up 7 or 8 minutes of clock. They're doing the Panthers a favor, and
able to hold on to it.
Schneider finds Keese for a short gain.
3rd and 3 now for the Vikings.
3rd down.
I was going to say, I think pretty much every series, here forward is 4-down territory here.
There's Wogslin
again.
Wogslin again brought down by Cody Brecky.
Brecky and on the initial contact there, along with the pride of the Panthers.
There's Schneider. Back to pass. He's rolling to his right side. Doesn't have a man open.
And nice move.
Takes it himself.
And, met with a ferocious tackle there on the sidelines, but not before he gets 10 yards. Couple of nifty moves in the backfield there. You see Schneider, and he makes a little juke move back there. Had him in the backfield.
Lee on the stop. 2nd down and 1.
A gain of 9 on the play. 2nd down here for the Vikings. Wogslin picks up the 1st down.
Wogslin up the middle for a short gain. Brecky and Lee on the stop. His carry results in a Viking 1st down.
1st and goal now for the Vikings. 5:09 left in the first half. Oregon leads 32-0. Back to pass in the backfield.
He's going to call, you call that intentional grounding, but
I would have to say that it was intentional. 17 came in.
Yeah, there
finally.
It goes. Yeah.
17 comes into the play way late.
Brecky, there is a flag down.
Yeah, we're going to call intentional grounding. You can see he's in all sorts of, and you can see Berkey there providing all sorts of pressure on him.
Signal is intentional grounding. That penalty does include a loss of down assessment. It'll be 2nd down.
Brings him way past the 20-yard line. 2nd and goal.
15-yard penalty there.
That's it, rip.
Oh, come on.
Yeah, I don't understand that at all. He wasn't defenseless. They were going for the ball at the same time.
That's if they're going to call helmet to helmet, he didn't hit it. He hit him right in the chest. That was a good play by Klitzman. If we got the replay, we can pull the replay up there, but he broke the pass up. It wasn't that he didn't hit him after the fact. He came there right as the ball arrived. Oh, I think that's a horrible call.
And that's a personal foul, so that'll be an automatic 1st down as well.
Signal is a personal foul.
We're going to watch it right here.
Will result in a
You're going to see
15-yard mark-off.
him coming across the middle. Yeah, that's just a bad call.
Yeah.
That's a bad call.
He was actually trying to hold up.
Yeah.
So
there's no helmet-to-helmet contact there. His hand was on the, his hand literally touched the ball a split second before he hit him.
Second and goal here for the Vikings. Schneider in the pistol. Back to pass, a little shuffle over the top.
Good open field tackle by Nemechek.
Nemechek there on the stop. Third down.
Let's see, out in the fight, he had a little tough time holding on to it. Oh, excuse me, wrong call. There was D'Amata on the tackle there. Nice open field tackle.
Third and goal now from the 7-yard line.
Boy, they've been every which direction they started. It was first and goal from the 6. It was second and goal from the 22. Now it's third and goal from the 6.
Logsdon off the left tackle.
He's going to get stood up there.
Logsdon on the carry.
Well, looked like Baker on the initial hit there.
Brecky there leading the charge for the
Fourth
Panthers.
down and goal from the 5-yard line. It looks like Stoughton's going to take another timeout. 3:22 left to play in the first half.
Yeah, I think you have to take a timeout there. It's fourth down, 4th and 4. This is the only drive you've put together with more than like one first down. And I think it's important for them to see what they can. They need a touchdown here. They want to make this game any type of, competitive nature to it moving forward. They need to score here, and they need to hold the Panthers because the Panthers have just run wild down the field. 6 possessions, 6 touchdowns. 5 possessions, 5 touchdowns. I can't count even.
And you had your shoes off and everything.
I know, yeah, I know. We start getting up above 20, and I got a tough time.
Did you know OCA Media is your local community access television station? Think PBS, but on a very local level. Each year, we stream hundreds of local events and original programming for our community. We hope you enjoy our efforts, bringing you everything Oregon. If you are watching this on our YouTube channel, please subscribe and get notified whenever we stream another exciting Panther sporting event. Big fourth down here from Stoughton. He'll roll it to the right side.
He's got all sorts of pressure, and he just throws it up, and touchdown.
Schneider's pass is complete to Jackson Keys for a score
Jackson
touchdown.
Keys finally got it for Stoughton.
Boy, he had to get rid of that. They brought everything but the kitchen sink.
So Stoughton was able to get a score here before the end of the first half.
Yeah, it was a nice play by Skis there. He went up and got that ball. A Panther defender there.
Extra point attempt by Brady Sickles. And that one is blocked.
Yeah, lots of blocked kicks today.
Looks like by number 78 for Oregon, if I'm right. Peyton Krapios. You say it. Kyprios? Kyprios. All right. 3:15 left to play in the first half. 32 Oregon, 6 for Stoughton. OCA Media Sports presentation. Kean Macaulay, Dan Dean.
Boy, lots of offense out here in the first half. Well, especially for the Panthers. I'm hard-pressed to remember the last time that we scored 30-plus points in the first half of a game. It's been quite a while.
Yeah, you're right.
Another score here, it could be almost 40.
Romani Wright and Easton Wolfpack for the Panthers.
Watch for the onside, Dan.
Sure, but I think I see a few umbrellas down there.
A little sprinkle action is supposed to be hit here about 8 o'clock. And there go our cloud shapes, too.
Yeah, here comes the rain. The ball's going to be a little slick out there. You want to make sure we're holding on to it.
Wright's got it. Tries for a stiff arm. That doesn't work, but out of bounds at the 31-yard line.
Ushered out of bounds by number 22, Liam Edmonds.
It's not a heavy rain, but it's steady.
31-yard line, 1st and 10.
To be honest with you, I think it's raining harder over on the Stoughton sideline than it is on the Oregon sideline. I stuck my hand out the booth to see, and it just looks like it's right at about the hash mark on the other side of the field. Looks like the rain is heavier.
False start here against Oregon Panthers.
Prior to the snap, false start on the Panthers. They'll back up 5 yards, and we'll have a 1st and 15.
Well, at least your garden's getting it, Dan.
Yeah, well, we're still under drought conditions. A lot of people don't realize that. It's we had a long stretch with not a lot of rain there in July. Although August has been very rainy, but we're still behind a little bit. So the farmers tell me.
There's Lehman. Hand off to Ado. Pushing ahead, brings up that.
And here's what you don't want to do when you're up like this early in a game. You don't want to get complacent. You want to still run your offense. You don't want to make those little mistakes, the false starts, the delay games, and things like that. It gets you into a bad habit. You want to still play a clean game.
2nd and 6 now for the Panthers. Rain coming straight down. There's Lehman. Hand off to Ado. Spins his way. Pickup of 3 yards on the play.
Over Ado, wrapped up by Buban and Hutchenberg. 3rd down.
So we got 3rd and about 1. I think the Panthers just looking to burn some clock here. 2 minutes and 15 seconds left.
Ado in the backfield once again. Here's Lehman. Hand off to Ado. Tries to get
nice
to the outside.
cutback.
Yeah. 1st down. Still on his feet. Crosses over the 50-yard line. And finally.
Oh, he runs with a purpose down there, that's for sure.
Over Ado picks up
only a junior.
Connor Upperdale there, along with Buban.
I think he wanted to break that and get his 4th touchdown of the game. I think he's looking for something because I don't think he's going to see a lot of playing time in the second half. If I had to guess, unless something changes drastically here. And Lehman there, he's going to break one to the outside, and he's going to get another 17 yards.
Lathrop.
Lathrop.
He's brought down by Uriah Brockner. Not until after an Oregon Panther 1st down.
1 minute and 9 seconds left to go in the first half of play. You see Lathrop there. He makes that cut to the outside. Good hard run.
1st and goal for the Panthers. Here's Lehman along with Ado in the backfield. Hand off to Ado. Met at the line of scrimmage, maybe a gain of 1.
Now here's a question as a coach, what do? You don't want to seem like you're piling on, but they're gonna use their timeouts.
Timeout, Oregon.
It is still the first half of play. Anything can happen.
You know, except for the rain, I'd kind of like to see McCabe try one of these longer kicks. Just from what we've seen from the kickoffs, you know.
He's got a leg on him. I think he could probably make a 40, 45-yard field goal. Probably no problem. Plenty of leg. Always the biggest thing in the high school game is the blocking. You know, you end up with situations like we had earlier in the game where you get one guy, he finds himself a seam. I think the Panthers have addressed that, though.
Well, we're sitting at exactly 1 minute of play here in the first half. Oregon Panthers Stadium.
The rain seeming to let up. I still think it's raining harder on the other side of the. Now I think it's further. It's past the track. I could be imagining this, Ken, but I'm pretty sure.
Naaman rolls.
Makes the man miss, and then they're going to call. They have to call intentional grounding. There's no receiver over there.
Well, no, it hit number 10.
Oh.
And it hit number 10 on the way over, or 19, excuse me. Yeah. I don't know why they would call that. No, they didn't. No. Yeah. He was going back to help him block, and it went off his hand. So 3rd and 9 here for the Panthers. 53 seconds left to play in the first half. Hand off to Ado. He's got a first down, and there he goes. Touchdown, Oregon.
4 touchdowns on in the first half here for Ado.
The quadruple nurple.
Oh, you just saw, look at the giant hole opened up by the offensive line there. I could have ran through that almost. Just kidding. Nice blocking up front by the boys there, and just Ado just turned the Jets on. 4 touchdowns in the first half. Well, he didn't even play the last 2 series.
Here comes Griffin McCabe once again. Ball is down. Ball is up and just over. Nice job.
I swear it looked like somebody got a hand on it again, but not enough of a hand. I think that'll be a point of practice next week for the Panthers. Then again, though, when you're kicking that many extra points as a coach, are you going to be mad about that?
No, not at all.
Nah, man, I don't think so.
So 45 seconds left to play in the first half. Oregon 39, Stoughton 6.
Well, I tell you what, the most impressive stat of the game thus far is 6 possessions, 6 touchdowns for the Panthers. If you would have told me that before the game started, I would have said probably not happening. But now that I see it, their offense is firing on all cylinders.
Well, even that last stanza, that you thought the Panthers were just going to run the clock out, and all of a sudden there's still 45 seconds left, and they scored again.
Impressive offensive display here in the first half by the Panthers. There's going to be a lot of coaches around the Badger Large looking at that first half score and thinking, ooh.
And for those of you that don't know, don't remember that Stoughton and Oregon used to be in the same conference. They are no longer. Stoughton is in the Badger Small, and Oregon Panthers is in the Badger Large.
And I'd say arguably one of the toughest conferences in the whole state is the Badger Large.
I have to agree.
And McCabe's going to get it through the end zone again.
Oh, nice.
Into the end zone for a touchdown.
His net's going to be great tonight.
First and 10 Stoughton at their own 20-yard line.
If I'm a coach, I'm pretty happy to see the last 6 kicks going into the end zone. I don't think he quite got all that one. I don't know if it's because of the footing, because the field's a little damp from that brief shower we got. But still enough to kind of tumble and roll right in there.
Look, Dan, there's a poodle. Cloud formation.
Draw play, and that's going to be stuffed out.
And that almost should do it here.
Yeah, it looked like Baker was first in on that play. He was not fooled by that draw play.
All right, snap it one more time. Back to pass.
And behind the receiver there, number 11 for Stoughton Williams.
Declan Lowry there in coverage. Third down.
Okay.
Well, 22 seconds left to go in the first half, and I'd like everybody to stay tuned after the first half of play here. Check out the Oregon dance team is going to be doing a performance for the halftime show. Always exciting.
Back to pass once again. Lets it go into Kais. Nice hit there.
Schneider's pass complete to Keith.
Number 44 for the Oregon Panthers.
There on the tackle.
Beer up.
First down for the Vikings.
Excuse me.
That's a great football name.
Timeout Stoughton.
As Stoughton took a timeout with 13 seconds left. Ball thrown 30-yard line.
Hey, Dan, how many local events do you think OCA Media streamed this past year? 100? Maybe
Billions.
200? Believe it or not, OCA streamed over 300 events this past year.
I was pretty close to my guess.
OCA trains and hires Oregon high school students who help cover the many events our town has to offer.
Well, we got quite the crew tonight. I guess some new faces around here. Some of these kids weren't born yet when we started doing these games, Ken. That's I'm not trying to make you feel old. But.
Oh, never thought of it that way, but you're absolutely right. Now Stoughton with 13 seconds left to play. Trying to get something going here to end this first half.
Oh, low snap there. It's really, and it's intercepted. Oh, and he's got a chance to break it.
Oh,
the
boy.
10, 5.
Touchdown, Oregon.
And that was McCabe again. Oh. The young junior having himself a night, kicking the ball, defense, interception. Now he's got a touchdown. And I'm going to tell you, Ken, I'd have to go back and check the stat books, but I don't think the Panthers have ever scored 40-plus points in one half of football. I think this could be a school record. We're going to have to talk to Ron Novinska at halftime. We'll get to the bottom of this, but this is... Holy smokes, look at it, man. The cut back there, he broke the tackle. And right there, another broken tackle. And look at McCabe. He wanted that end zone so bad. And now he's come back on to kick it.
Up and good. Boy, that was what, 60 yards? 55
that had to be
yards?
close to that, probably 55 yards there on the interception return. There's the young man right there with the extra point. That's got to be a lot of fun. And that's going to do it for the first half. We're going to have a running clock in the second half, Cam, because 35 points or more in high school athletics. The only time the clock stops is for timeouts and change of possessions. Well, there you have it. First half of football for the first game of the season in the books. The Oregon Panthers 46, Stoughton Vikings 6. It's Dan Dean along Kean Macaulay. I'd like you to stay tuned for the halftime show. You're watching a presentation of OCA Media Sports.
Look, Mom, I'm on TV. OCA Media rocks.
This exclusive OCA Media broadcast of Panther Sports is brought to you with the support of these fine organizations. The Oregon Athletic Booster Club, doing great things for all Panther sports. Your membership dues directly support our student athletes. Consider becoming a booster today. The Village of Oregon, a great place to live, work, and play. The Oregon School District, actively building competency, character, culture, and community. Panther Exterior. Put a Panther on your roof. You'll be glad you did. The Cutler Financial Group, helping you navigate to and through retirement. One Community Bank. Feel good banking. If you value this broadcast of Panther Sports, please join our family of sponsors or donate today. OCA Media is a nonprofit organization, and your contributions are tax deductible. Visit our website for more information.
Want to be a part of something great? The Oregon Athletic Booster Club needs your help.
It means providing student athletes with positive experiences to help them succeed on and off the court.
Make sure I have the right gear and equipment I need to succeed.
Your donation will create a lasting impact in our community.
With your donations, you'll help me in achieving my goals.
We need your support.
We are part of something great.
Your home deserves a roof you can trust and a local team you can count on.
That's why Panther Exteriors and Contracting is proud to sponsor Panther Sports on OCA Media. Our support helps OCA Media continue bringing local athletes, schools, and the stories that matter most to our community to the screen.
If you're a local business looking to make a difference in our community, we encourage you to support OCA Media too. From one Panther to another, go Panthers!
Everyone has a ritual, that small thing we do to keep us focused.
But what do you do to keep your head in the game?
To drown out the self-doubt and support your mental health.
Because Because being your best isn't just about taking care of your body.
It's about taking care of your mind and mental health.
Find the resources you need to keep your mental health a priority. Love your mind.
The impact of a meal goes well beyond feeding our bodies. Because when people are fed, futures are nourished. And with your help, together we can end hunger. Join the movement at feedingamerica.org/act now.
Go back into Panther Stadium.
Hey folks, and welcome back to the second half of the Oregon football. Had a little bit of a lightning delay there. There was some lightning strikes about 25, 30 minutes ago.
Yeah, there were. A door. Struck 4 times.
We are going to, we are going to have the dance team perform, and we'll talk about some first half stats for you, and then get you back to the action here. So, well, I think the dance team's preparing to go out on the field here in just a minute. I guess while we're waiting on that, we'll talk about the first half stats here. Your Oregon Panthers, 359 yards of total offense. Ado, 13 carries, 151 yards, 4 TDs.
Unbelievable.
That's one hell of a first half. Laban, 111 yards through the air, 2 touchdown passes. And, the team for the Panthers, the first half, rushed 248 yards on the ground. Stoughton, on the other hand, 79 yards rushing, 52 yards through the air, and 1 touchdown. But I think the most impressive stat of that is the Panthers scored on every single drive. They had, and the defense scored there at the end of the first half. Just an impressive thing to watch. I'm trying to get clarification if this is true, but I think that's the most points ever scored by a Panther team in a half of football, 46.
Yes, some of you veterans out there, if you know if that is true or not, text into OCA Media or email, or if you know Dan, send them your response, because we're pretty sure that's a record.
I'm 99% positive about that, but yeah, heck of a first half of football. I know some coaches around the Badger Large Conference are taking a look at that score and going, what the heck? Well, we're going to pause here on our end to let the dance team do their halftime show, and we'll be back with the second half of football.
Panther dance team. We are going to welcome both teams back to the field. They're going to have a 3-minute warm-up, and then we will resume the second half of competition. We are aware of a little bit of lightning to the north and south, greater than a 10-mile threshold, which we will keep an eye on, and we hope for no more delays.
Well, there you have it, the Oregon dance team putting on a little halftime show. You know who else put on a little bit of a show? The Oregon Panthers offense.
You're telling me.
We've been doing these games a lot of years, Kean. I have not seen a half of football where we scored on every single drive. And especially 6 drives. Very impressive, very impressive.
Yeah, that's a nice way to start the season, that's for sure, and especially against our crosstown rivals, the Stoughton Vikings. Then you just wonder what's going to happen here in the second half. Are you going to rest some players? Are you going to give some younger ones that have gone through all the two-a-days and all the practices and everything like that, give them an opportunity to have some experience going into the next game?
Yeah, I think you're right. It is a good opportunity for maybe some of the guys who don't get as much playing time to get a chance to run some plays and put in some all the work that you talked about, the two-a-days and the long practices there in the heat of the summer. And I think it'd be good. I'd be really surprised if we saw a Ado in the second half of this game. I mean, but yeah, that's an impressive stat line: 13 carries, 151 yards, and 4 touchdowns. That is that's big time, is what that is. And hey, let's not forget that that Lehman's looked good, throwing the ball through the air too. They haven't had to throw a lot, but the few times that they have, they've made some nice plays. And I think Schmidt's got probably the best stat line. He's got 1 reception, 85 yards, and a touchdown.
Yeah. And let's not forget about the defense. I mean, they held them to 6 points and a half.
That is true.
Job
that is
on
true.
The defensive side, and with McCabe with a defensive touchdown.
That is true. The Panthers defense might have given up 1 touchdown. They also scored a touchdown. I think they call that net neutral, right? The team's getting loosened back up here. A few extra minutes on the lightning delay there.
But the rain is gone. The weather is out of the area. Should be good for the rest of the night.
Just a reminder, WIAA rules state anytime a game exceeds the 35-point threshold, the clock is continuously running. And that even means if the score drops below, like if Stoughton was the score on their first drive, drop it below 35 points, the clock still runs. It runs except on change of possession and timeouts. There's the only time the clock stops.
Well, the Stoughton crowd has cleared out quite a bit. Oregon student section back in force. Parents are, a few of them have gone, but for the most part, they're here. They're enjoying what they're seeing tonight.
Well, I don't think any Oregon fans want to go home early here. I mean, that was one heck of a first half of football.
Yeah, you see number 15 here warming up. Titan Norman, the backup quarterback.
Yeah, Norman, just a sophomore. As a freshman last year, he started on the JV team. I saw him play a game last year. He's a southpaw there. He looks good. He's got a cannon also. So yeah, and I imagine the night is probably done for Lehman too.
Welcome back, Panther fans. Oregon will kick off to start the second half. Griffin McCabe handling kickoff duties. We'll also be playing under a running clock per WIA rules.
Yeah, shout out to the Boosters down there running the concession stand. Although Kean didn't glizz up today, I did get some popcorn down there. It's quite tasty. Quite tasty indeed.
Yeah, the food here is always good.
And reasonably priced.
Yep.
I mean, it's no Costco hot dog, but it's
Right.
a $2 hot dog.
And most people know that if you are a parent of an athlete or volunteer or whatever, you're going to spend some time in the concession stand too. We've all done our fair share, which is fine. This is good.
I was a little bummed. I got down there late. I was going to get a pretzel.
They sold out?
They were out.
Wow. Did you tell them who you were?
No. I didn't want to flex on that. Good stop by the Panthers there.
Number 33.
Emerson Nowak there on the stop.
Nowak.
Stoughton will start 1st and 10.
Well, we'll see if Stoughton can shake some things off and come out here with a little burst.
26-yard line.
Because that's got to be tough on their side, too, to come back after a beat down like that in the first half. Let's see what happens here. Here's Schneider. Back to pass. He's got number 14 wide open. And it's going to be really close here for the first down. Looks like it's going to be about a 2 yards shy.
Sickles there.
Hinderman also there as well. Gain of 9 brings up a 2nd and 1.
A nice little quick out route.
Back to pass once again. Now he's rolling to the right. In trouble. Lets it fly. Picked up by Keiss. And he'll pick up the first down. Gain of 6 on the play.
Will Carstensen and Nick Enns there on the stop for the Panthers results in a first down for the Vikings.
Yeah, you could see Nowak there putting some pressure on and trying to run down the quarterback there. This is if you're a defensive lineman, this is the type of situation you like. There's going to be a lot of throwing by Stoughton in the second half here.
Handoff.
Yeah, as soon as I say that, they just run the ball right up the middle.
Absolutely. Wogslin.
Wogslin up the middle, stopped by Logan Bierup after a gain of 2.
Like Bierup on the stop there.
Tate Schneider. 4 wide receiver set. Lets it go into number 14. Bobbles it. And incomplete.
Oh, man.
Oh, he heard footsteps.
I mean, Brecky almost came up with that. With He's bobbling it up and around.
Third and long here for the Vikings. Schneider back to pass, rolls to his right, lets it go. Oh, he ran right into him.
Come on.
He zigged when he should have zagged.
I'm gonna keep my comments to myself here. You know what my mom always used to say: if you don't have anything nice to say, Dan, don't say anything at all.
It's like my grandma Rosanna Denna. Never mind. First down here for.
That foul results in a 15-yard mark-off.
Well, you can see here he's rolling out. And just Carstensen on the coverage there. He was just standing there, and the receiver ran into him.
Yeah.
Yeah. But hey.
Hand off to Wagslin. Gain of 2.
John Wagslin met in the hole by Logan Bierup and Will Carstensen. He picks up a short 2.
I'm pretty sure our starters are in there in this first stance on defense, Dan. Three wide receivers to the near side. Back to pass. He's going to let it go.
Oh.
And no calls. Stoughton's calling for the flag.
He's throwing his hands up. He took out the
ball's incomplete. Nick ends there on the coverage. 3rd down.
Big 3rd down here for Stoughton. Inside Oregon territory from the 40.
precious time a-ticking here. Doesn't seem like it, but Stoughton's had the ball for almost 8 minutes.
Here's Schneider. Back to pass again. Got time.
Oh, tipped. Oh, tipped and almost came up with McCabe. Almost came up with another one over there.
Tipped by number 4 for Oregon, Will Carstensen.
That will bring up 4th down for the Vikings.
4th and 9.
You see him in the back there. Lets her fly, and there's Carstensen with the tip, and you see McCabe. Yeah, he just couldn't quite get his foot. He had to kind of change direction off the tip there.
Taking a lot of time here. Schneider back to pass. Now
he's got some pressure.
Caught, but it's going to be short of the first down. Turnover and down.
Nice coverage there by Carstensen.
Stops him short of the line to gain, and the ball will turn over on downs to Panthers.
You'll notice the clock's still running. Because it, I stand corrected. It's only injuries. I think injuries and timeouts, and I think scores. Not change of possessions. The clock still runs even during change of possession, which is really speeds the game up. Looks like Norman under center here.
Back
no,
to
sorry,
pass.
it's Lehman. He's still in.
Yeah.
I stand corrected. My apologies. We saw Norman warming up on the sideline there.
I didn't realize it was him until he threw with his right hand. Then I knew. Then I knew. But got to believe some of these other players are going to get some time.
Maybe they're going to give him one series here in the first half. You see the fog rolling in here across the field? Huh. Handoff to Lathrop.
Gain of 5 on the play.
Jackson Lathrop around left end.
Lathrop's got to be creeping up on close to 100 yards also.
Gain of 5 will bring up a 3rd down for the Panthers.
Oregon student section getting fired up there. They've got a lot to cheer about tonight.
Lehman.
Oh no.
Oh, no flags. No flags.
He's going to get a first down.
Wow.
Jackson Lathrop.
Nice job.
That's when you know everything's going your way. You got a busted play where guys kind of bumping into each other, and you see what happened back there. And then he got kind of spun around once, broke the tackle, stayed on his feet, turned back the other way, and then it was like, oh, got a lot of running room over here. Nice play for Lathrop to turn that into something positive.
2:15 left to play in the third quarter. Time flies when it's a running clock, doesn't it, Dan?
Yeah. This could be our fastest half of football we've had in quite some years. Like Lathrop again up the middle there. Gain of 2. Oh, excuse me.
Yeah, they got
Schaefer. That was Schaefer.
New running back in. I couldn't bring up their number, but yeah, Schaefer, number 28.
30. I think it was 35. I think that was
35.
Gavin Schaefer.
Yeah.
We got a lot of Gavins on the team. We got Gavin Winterberg. We got Gavin Schaefer. We got Gavin Lehman. A lot of Gavins. We got G3. G3.
Man in motion, brings it back to.
That was a Gavin to Gavin.
Gavin to Gavin. Schaefer that time with a carry.
Third down.
Gain of 1. 3rd and 9.
I tell you what, if you could get Gavin Winterberg in there too, and you put him in the backfield, you would have Gavin, and Gavin back there in the backfield.
You could have G4.
I mean, that would be pretty.
Or G-Force.
Or 4G.
But they got 5G now.
The G-Force. Oh, I like that.
G-Force.
I like that. Gavin hands off to Gavin.
Schaefer up the middle for a short game.
Nice run by Schaefer there.
4th down, Oregon.
Folks, we're just trying to fill some time here. Got a 40-point game here.
5 seconds left to play in the third quarter. Yeah, so we're going to end up 3 quarters complete.
And that will be the.
We got another drone sighting across the way.
Oregon 46, Stoughton 6.
Well, there you have it. 3 quarters of play in the book. The Oregon Panthers 46, Stoughton Vikings 6. Dan Dean here along with Kean Macaulay, high atop the press box in Oregon, Wisconsin at Panther Stadium. You're watching a presentation of OCA Media Sports. Hey, look at those handsome guys up there. Look like the offensive line for the Badgers.
Badgers. In there like a biting sow. Paul Zwicker. There he is.
The man, the myth, the legend. Fourth down for the Panthers. Handoff to
Gavin. Touchdown, Oregon. Gavin Schaefer.
7 possessions, 7 touchdowns. To say this, anything beyond this for the rest of the season could very well be a disappointment.
The running backs are invincible. They're almost Gavinized. Here comes McCabe. You're gonna put one in. Extra point.
I think that's going to do it for the first string offense. Oh, did they block another one?
Yeah, it went through.
Looked like somebody got a big paw up there on that.
Definitely got a hit on it.
Well, McCabe had enough foot to still slip it through the upright.
You got a doink.
Well, that'll be the one thing to work on for next week, I guess. Blocking for the kicker.
Well, he's no Trace Mack. No, nice job there by Griffin. 11:50 left to play in the game. 53 points for Oregon, 6 for Stoughton. Wasn't there a time we were down in Stoughton and all they did was run?
They ran 44 straight plays, just straight up the gut.
Was that Stoughton or was that
Stoughton.
Monona?
Stoughton. I can't remember the name of the running back. That was probably Prowl's son was Dan Prowl. Was his first or second year coach in there. Yeah. They ran 44, like the same play 44 straight times.
Yeah, we got a few guys in here on special teams to kick this off. A couple of new kids get a chance to be in the game.
A nice kick by McCabe again. That's going to go down to the 1 yard line. He's going to bring it out. He's going to turn it upfield, and he tripped up right around the 35, 36 yard line.
John Wobsling with the return of McCabe's kickoff.
Yeah, some new faces out there on the defensive end of things.
He's brought down at the Stoughton.
McCabe coming off from the safety position. Looks like Muldrum is in.
Snyder back to pass, quick pass, intended for number 14 from Stoughton.
Shaver's pass is incomplete.
Brady Sickles.
Well, I had a Stoughton alumni fire me off a message before the game, and he said he was calling us Stoughton to get the W. That doesn't look very likely at this point.
Did he give you odds?
He probably would have. He's a big baller, though, so I don't want to.
Oh, nice reception there by number 4.
Chambers pass reeled in by Jack Johnson.
Johnson, a 2-year letterman. 3rd and 5 here for Stoughton. Approaching 10 minutes to play. Here's a run to the left side. Picks up the first down and more. Finally let down just outside the 50-yard line.
Woglin's a tough runner there. He reminds me like just a bowling ball. They list him at 5'11", but I don't think that's right. He looks more like 5'9" from my vantage point, but he runs hard. His low center of gravity.
We've had a few running backs here in Oregon like that, haven't we, Dan?
Oh, yeah. It's just tough to bring down. You get that, just that strong legs and nice play.
Chambers pass complete to number 20, Ethan Hedstrom.
Almost a 20-yard play.
First down.
Hagstrom with a nice reception there for Stoughton.
First and goal here first and 10 for the Vikings. 3 wide receivers.
A little shout out to some listeners at home. Darren Feller watching at home, asking if Oregon's going to cover the spread tonight. Darren, I think the Panthers are going to be all right tonight.
Wadsland tripped up by Easton Waldrum. Picks up a gain of 8.
Waldrum with the tackle there for the Panthers.
Off the left side.
I say you see the fog rolling in over there.
Wow.
Which is crazy.
You know what these kids don't have after the game, though, Dan, that we had? School dance.
School dance. Oh.
Almost every game. Yeah, almost every football game. Oh, heck yes.
The only one we ever had was homecoming. I don't know where you went to school at.
Yeah, well, if it wasn't in the high school, it was at the somebody was having a wedding or whatever in town, and back in the day.
Yeah, I forgot. You're up there in the Wanakee area.
Yeah. Home of the Warriors.
Second down.
You see Strom up the gut there. Okay, he's just low center of gravity, but a nice tackle there. Holstrom again.
Oh, late flag here on the right side.
Oof.
Wadsland burrowing ahead before he's met by Eli Burke and Armand Baker. Second down.
Oh, you see what a difference the running clock makes. 6 possessions in the first half for the Panthers. 1 possession in the second half, and we have 6 minutes left to go in the game.
So holding penalty is going to move them back 10 yards.
Boy, that fog really coming in there now. You can almost not see from the booth up here. You can almost not see the Stoughton fans over there. You can see it. It's just it looks almost creepy. Yeah. You know we need that. You need that on a nice October game.
Yep. Well, the temperature's definitely dropped. We can feel it up here. And official timeout, trying to get something figured out here. I don't know if it's the equipment issue or what.
Well, our eyesight's already bad enough up here in the booth.
Yeah, right.
Trying to look down there and see. There we go.
It's all part of their plan. It's a fog machine, Dan. He's running to daylight. Schneider handoff to Wagsland once again. Picks up 6 yards.
I'd say 6 yards in a cloud of dust, but.
Holy moly.
Wadsland again. Stopped by Cody Brecky.
They could have 14, 15 players out on the field. We wouldn't know it. Schneider over to pass, over to the right side, lets it go. He caught it. Are they going to call it a touchdown? He's going to say no. He was
out of bounds.
Wow. Almost like to see a replay of that one. That was a nice catch.
Chambers pass intended for
looked like it.
Rolled out of bounds. 4th down.
Paul was down there.
He is? I can't see anything down there.
He's on the track. Paul's on the track. That'll bring up fourth down. They could have an official's review, but they still can't see anything.
Kimberly Nielsen, if you're able to report to the press box, we have a lost item of yours. We're hoping you can reclaim. Again, that's Kimberly Nielsen.
All right, we got some replacement players coming in.
We think.
Yeah, for a string, nice round of applause from the crowd, acknowledging them their effort tonight. 4:28 left to play. And we're going to see number 15. Like I said, southpaw, Titan Norman. And I cannot make him the running back.
I can't see who's down there.
I know it's Norman. I know it's going to go to the running back, but.
And he handed it off to somebody down there.
Yeah, Dan Dean. We're going to call him Dan Dean. What's that?
Gavin Schaefer on the carry for
Oh, that was Schaefer again. Gavin Schaefer.
We know him. Gavin, number 35. And we have another timeout here. We got an injured player, unfortunately, from Stoughton. As a nonprofit organization, OCA Media relies on the generous financial support of your local business partners and donations from viewers like you. Please donate today. We can't do this without your support. Our funding is decreasing, and we want to continue providing you with a quality programming like this. Visit ocamedia.com for more information.
Hey, on behalf of our crew, and now I apologize because some of these folks are new, so if I butcher somebody's name here, we're blaming Paul. He didn't go through this with me beforehand. But on the camera, we got Sienna Otterman, Miles Talone, Grayson Starbacker. Let me see here. On the sideline camera with those great instant replay shots. Yeah, he's doing a great job. And then we got Addie Rainey on the graphics. A big thank you to our director, Josiah. And on behalf of the producer, Paul Zwicker, we hope, hope everybody's been enjoying this broadcast tonight. I know we've been enjoying it. Well, it's not every day we get a 50-point game out of the Panthers, so we get to just kind of chillax up here and talk about whatever.
Well, here's an opportunity for these second set of group of young gentlemen.
3 minutes and 50 seconds left to go in the game here. Dense fog rolling in here.
Yeah, I'm guessing we're not going to be able to see Nortman's arm on this series.
Well, I'm telling you, if he threw a long pass, the receiver might not be able to see it.
High snap. Oh, he's going to let it go. He's going to let it go. And he caught it.
He did? No, I think he dropped it.
That was close.
I can't tell if I heard some grumbling from the sideline when we're throwing the ball. We're up by 50. But it is high school sports, folks. So you're just as likely to break off a run as you are a long pass. And
Oregon's going to call a timeout. Make sure we're on the right page. But yeah, I think what they wanted to do, they wanted to see his arm. They wanted to see how it was in game situations.
Or it was a busted play, and he just decided to air it out, and the coach is saying.
Because he was wide open. I mean, he wasn't any less wide open than Isaac Schmidt was in the first quarter.
Yeah, tough to get a bearing. For real, honestly, folks, I know because we have such a great 4K cameras and all that kind of stuff. But when you look, like from our vantage point, like you looking across there, you can barely see the players on the Stoughton sideline, and so.
Yeah, we could have some streakers, and we would never even know it.
You're throwing the ball 30, 40 yards in the air. It's a tough time for the receiver to catch a bearing on that ball.
Well, here comes the offense back on the field.
Third down.
.330 left to play.
Well, there we go. The student section getting riled up there.
High snap. Tried to hand it off. And defense was right there. Loss of about a yard on the play.
And we're going to get a chance to see the punting unit.
Yeah, first punt of the night for the
first
Oregon
punt of the
Panthers.
season.
Timeout Stoughton.
So you want to be careful here. Like I said, it's foggy. I don't even know who's punting for the Panthers this year.
Yeah.
This will be interesting to see. Hopefully we can get a number there.
Yeah, Stoughton with their last, was it their last timeout? Nope, they got one left. Taking a timeout.
I think it might, I see McCabe ran out there, but I don't, oh yeah, he's going back there to punt, I think. Yep. Sure looks like him.
Griffin McCabe
Yeah.
in the punt for
Okay, we just got confirmation. That is McCabe.
Matthew Boudon back for the Vikings.
Oh,
Nice
no.
snap. Yeah, it's going to be a touchback.
That ball is
Well, that's
in the
unfortunate.
end zone. By rule, that is a safety and 2 points awarded to Stoughton.
A safety, and then we kick from the 20, I believe. In high school, is it from the 20 also?
They're huddling around. I think they are.
Yeah, I think it's the 20. Yeah, I'm pretty sure it's the 20. And they can either punt or do a kickoff, but I think with with McCabe's leg, I think you want to have him kick it.
3:17 left to play.
I believe Stoughton is out of time. Oh, no, one timeout left. So they called a free kick after a safety, so you can choose to punt or you can choose to kick off. If I'm the Panthers here, I'm probably choosing a tee and a kickoff.
And here's McCabe, a little shorter. Taking at the 25. Running back still on his feet, knocked out of bounds.
Hey, you know what I'm thankful for right now? That LED down marker.
Right?
It's the only thing I can see over
Right.
there.
This is unbelievable.
Yeah, you can see it on the camera here. You can see it's lit up over there like a Christmas tree.
Back to pass. And out of bounds. 2:26 left to play in the game.
Gavin Schaefer was on the sideline there, and it hit him right in the numbers, and he dropped it. He took his helmet off and sat down on the bench in disgust. He's a funny kid down there.
Well, the thing is, he probably didn't see it coming.
Yeah.
Why would it be hitting him in the out of bounds? Second down here for Stoughton, under 2 minutes to play. Handoff. Off to the right side. Still on his feet is Wagslin. First down, Stoughton inside Oregon territory.
Caleb Putzman there on the stop. First down.
I think Stoughton just wanted a chance to get some positive plays in. I mean, the first half, there was absolutely nothing going on for them. Maybe get a little confidence in the kids going into next week.
Absolutely. 4 wide receivers. It'll be a handoff to Wagsland again.
He's stuffed for a gain of about 2. Well, shout out to the Panther running backs tonight. Lathrop, I don't have exact numbers. I just had the first half numbers, but he has to be close to 100 yards. And Ado with 151 yards. I tell you what, and Schaefer has to be close to 100 yards too.
Yeah, absolutely.
Heck of a night for those boys.
Here's Schneider, lets it fly. Almost caught, almost picked off. Incomplete pass.
Intended for Brady Sickles. Alex Olmstead there for the pass breakup. Third down.
Third down. Not sure if they're going to get a play off here. It looks like they're back to the line of scrimmage. They're going to go hurry up.
30 seconds, third down.
Tate Schneider in the pistol. Back to throw. Lets it fly. And incomplete. A little bit long.
Shaver again looking for
fourth down, 10 seconds left to go, and that's going to do it for our game tonight. Ladies and gentlemen, nice job by the Oregon Panthers to open their season 2026. The Highway 138 rivalry. Your Oregon Panthers 53, Stoughton 8.
Well, I can tell you this, that there'll be a lot of positive things for the coach to cover, come Monday at practice. Like I said, they played well on the defensive side of the ball. The offensive side of the ball, they played phenomenal. I think the kicking game is the only thing that, you really saw that could use any type of work. But
a little special teams,
Special teams, kicking, a little blocking there, but tell you what, the Badger Large Conference is not an easy conference. I say it's probably one of, if not the toughest conference in the state. And it's going to be a lot of work ahead for the Panthers. But a great start to the season. Coach Weber has these boys confident. As I'll tell you this, I saw the practice that they had, the scrimmage that they had with the 4 schools. And Reedsburg and Janesville Parker and Madison East. And the Panthers just had a swagger about them that none of the other teams had out there.
Definitely have a confidence to them. And it's nice to see that after all these years fighting and grinding, the Oregon Panther football team continues on.
We want to thank all of our sponsors again for supporting OCA Media broadcasts. And we will be back on September 4th for the next the next Panther home game. I'm getting ahead of myself here. So we will see you guys in a couple weeks. Thank you, everybody, for tuning in. This is Dan Dean along with Kean Macaulay. You've watched a presentation of OCA
Media Sports.
Thanks for watching OCA Media, your home for Panther sports.
This exclusive OCA Media broadcast of Panther Sports is brought to you with the support of these fine organizations. The Oregon Athletic Booster Club, doing great things for all Panther sports. Your membership dues directly support our student athletes. Consider becoming a booster today. The Village of Oregon, a great place to live, work, and play. The Oregon School District, actively building competency, character, culture, and community. Panther Exteriors, put a panther on your roof. You'll be glad you did. The Cutler Financial Group, helping you navigate to and through retirement. One Community Bank, feel good banking. If you value this broadcast of Panther Sports, please join our family of sponsors or donate today. OCA Media is a nonprofit organization, and your contributions are tax deductible. Visit our website for more information.
a part of something great? The Oregon Athletic Booster Club needs your help.
It means providing student athletes with positive experiences to help them succeed on and off the court.
Make sure I have the right gear and equipment I need to succeed.
Your donation will create a lasting impact in our community.
With your donations, you will help me in achieving my goals.
We need your support.